once a week about 2-inch mice or rats on Monday. The mice that he eats are not alive and have been frozen in a normal freezer. Charles is a 36-inch, 3 feet long, and about 1 inch in diameter.
If he gets mad enough, Charles will even bite. The life cycle of a corn snake starts as a mother that lays eggs that hatch into hatchlings, then grow up into a full-grown snake, and they lay their own eggs.
Charles is very gentle and nice, but if you startle him after he eats, he will bite. We keep Charles in a cage in the back of the room. The cage is 12 inches wide and 30 inches long. The substrate in this cage is aspen shavings. We have a log for him to climb on. We also have a couple of hides, so if he is scared, he can go in a hide. Every week on Monday, we have Nolan and someone else stay in for recess to feed Charles. When Charles poops, all we need to do is have Nolan pick it out of his cage with a piece of toilet paper. Corn snakes can grow up to 2 to 6 feet and up to 15 years. Charles is only 3 years old, though. Some corn snakes constrict and they eat, but they aren't considered constrictors.
Corn snakes can breed with other snakes and make very complex and intricate designs.
Some corn snakes can even morph so much they are born without scales. We have a picture of a highly morphed corn snake.
Okay, now just keep it there for a second so that we can get, you see it? Yep.
Highly what?
Morphed.
What does that mean?
They can breed with other types of snakes, and then you get something that doesn't quite look like a corn snake. Thank you. We see it very well.
That's cool.
That is.
Do you have any questions about our snake?
Harley. Yep, we do. So right now your snake is 3 years old and it's 3 feet long.
Yeah.
And it eats 2 dead mice every week.
Yes.
Frozen. Okay. Nice and quick.
Hi, my name is Carly, and what are snakes feeding at?
Okay, remember what you know what? Carly was in the restroom when you shared their, when Charles eats. Would you mind letting her know again?
Corn snakes will eat mice, and the ones that Charles eats are about 2 inches long and about 1 inch around. And they're not alive anymore. They're frozen, and they're not frozen in any special freezer. They're frozen in a normal freezer.
Did anybody?
Charles ate today, so we can't pick him up.
Oh, okay. So you have to practice a lot of safety with Charles. Okay. Christian, come on over. Okay. Did you have a question about Charles? No? You forgot? Julia, come on down. Okay, we'll take one more question. You did great job researching the questions that we had for you.
How long does it take for a snake to become a grown-up?
Generally, the time it takes for a corn snake his size to mature is 4 to 6 years.
So Charles is still considered a baby?
Not necessarily a baby,
but like a juvenile, not quite fully grown.
Okay, very good. And do you mind if we take one more? Christian?
Do you have like a mouse trap to catch the mice?
Can you please repeat that?
Do you have like a mouse trap to catch the mice?
No, we buy the mice at a store, at a pet store, and they are already frozen, and we just buy them in a bag.
Okay. Now, before you move on to the next, your next pet, I'm wondering how long it takes Charles to eat a mouse.
It takes him, if he does eat, it takes him about 5 minutes to start eating it, and then once he's on it, it'll take him 5 to half an hour. 5 minutes to half an hour.
Okay, so it's a process.
Yeah, it's not just like take a bite and it's gone.
And do you see the snake? I mean, do you see the mouse in the snake? Do you know, does it like swell?
If it's a big enough mouse, then yes.
Okay, so you might be able to see where the snake, where the mouse is in the snake as it's being eaten.
I've seen that before. Because I've seen a real life.
Okay. Okay, very good. Like I said, you did a great job answering these questions. Thank you. What do we say, gang?
Okay, well, back group up. Hey, I wanted to let you know that if you would be interested, if you wanted to connect for like 5 minutes next Monday, we do a live feeding, and we could probably get the document camera and show you a feeding if you'd be interested.
What do you guys think?
Okay, well, I can talk to your teacher and get everything worked out.
We'll talk
But
about that, Mr. Jim.
yeah, he was pretty hungry today. But then we forgot we were gonna wait and show you. So maybe next Monday around the same time for a couple minutes.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Hey, Raccoon. Later. Jimmy. Did you get that rat down? Fletcher's. Okay, go ahead, take one.
We're the rat group. And this is Jaden and Matthew. Fletcher is getting salt, but yeah, we're the rat group, and so
here's Pepper.
that's Pepper.
So cute. And
That's magical salt.
It's more like a mouse than a rat.
And so they eat about anything. Well, rats eat about anything that we eat, like that people eat,
Okay.
and they are really fast. They love to scurry around and they love to climb up their giant cage. And
Salt is gray and white, like an ice cream twist. Pepper is gray, like dark, stormy clouds. They live in a big green cave. And like
unlike our rats,
other rats live in killers or islands. Not under
and unlike other rats in sewers on islands about everywhere we live, there are Norwegian rats. A rat can go longer than a camel without having a drink of water.
Oh my golly. So it can live longer than a camel without drinking water.
Rats can live up to 2 to 3 years. Rats have excellent memories. Once they learn a navigation route, they won't forget it. Rats take care of the injured and sick ones in their group. Without companionship, rats tend to get lonely and depressed. They surprisingly eat chocolate. And do you have any questions
Okay.
about the rats?
We have a lot of questions. How about we take 3 of them? Okay, Ruby.
Hi, my name is Olivia.
Can you repeat that?
Hi, my name is Olivia. And what's your lad's favorite thing to eat?
Were you able to hear her?
No.
Okay, nice and loud, Rube.
What's your lad's favorite thing to eat? Both of them.
So what do they especially like eating?
Here, man.
Well, rats like different things depending on what they like, but normally they'll just eat whatever they can find.
Okay. Okay. Kind of like my teenage son.
We've been feeding them like rat food and carrots and stuff like that.
Okay. Very cool. Ruby, you may choose somebody. Okay. Julia, you already went, so would you choose somebody else? Lovely. Okay.
Hello, my name is AJ, and where does you take your rat outside a lot? Well, do you even take your rat outside to play?
Okay.
No, not really.
We'll take one more. Do you see them, guys? They're playing up there. Choose somebody, AJ. Quickly. Okay. Come on down, AJ.
Well, my name is Ayla, and do you ever take your rats outside of the cage?
Okay, so hers is a little bit different. Instead of taking them outside to play, say what.
Some we hold them, but they don't do much really.
So do they bite?
Pepper does, but Saw is really nice.
Okay. Okay. The one thing
Yeah,
that
they just nibble.
they nibble. Okay.
Yeah.
The one thing that struck me, which was surprising, was that you said that they take care of other rats in their group. Like if one is injured, they help them out. I think a misperception of rats is that they're just kind of mean, but you gave us a totally different outlook. So we needed that education.
So we have, by the way, an extra mystery pet that we have actually acquired in the last week. And we came up with our own questions that we thought you might have about it. We'll save that one for last.
Okay.
We have about 20 minutes left.
Okay.
And we have the guinea pig group.
Yep.
And what else?
The praying mantis.
And the praying mantis group. So we have
Okay.
3 groups left, so we figure about 4 or 5 minutes per group.
Perfect.
You guys, thank you. You have such good questions.
Well, your
Okay. Rat
kiddos are
group?
very well prepared.
Okay, we'll have I just nickname it affectionately the pig,
Okay.
but our guinea pig, Snickers, will come up.
Okay.
I get squeaked at every morning when I come in because she's conditioned to getting apples right away when I turn on the lights.
Oh. And Mr. Jim's class, just so you know, it looks like we're not looking at you, but we are looking at you. You're just projected on the screen, so we're kind of sideways. I just wanted you to understand that so you don't think we're being rude.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, we're the pig group. I'm Madeline, and we're doing the pig, the guinea pig. Her name is Snickers. And the characteristics of her guinea pig consist of. Her name is Snickers.
He is 9 inches long and 5.5 inches long. Huh? No, 5.5 inches wide. Sorry, someone put long instead of wide on that. She has chocolate brown fur, and she has black beady eyes. She also has a small white dot on the top of her head, and she has a caramel tummy and has very long talons, which we may need to clip sometime.
By the way, her name is Snickers.
Aw.
Is her house, which she almost never leaves.
It's true. She never does leave. She acts either shy, skittish, or solitary, whether she's in her cage or not. Alright. Okay, I need to scroll down. We're reading this off a Chromebook, by the way, so. Or no. We have some facts about our guinea pig.
No, not our pig, all guinea pigs.
Well, pretty much all guinea pigs, not just our guinea pig it's guinea pigs in general. Guinea pigs are actually from the Andes, not Guinea. Guinea pigs can also be called cavies. The guinea pig's scientific name is Cavia porcellus. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, guinea pigs can't make their own vitamin C. And people think that the word guinea is a mispronunciation of Guyana.
And just so you know, Guyana is a country in South America where I guess wild guinea pigs live. Okay. Hello, I'm Sam, and here's just another paragraph about taking care of it, mostly. To take care of a guinea pig, you need to feed it about 3 times a day or give it a consistent source of food. And one of the meals has to be a leafy green vegetable, which we don't actually feed her. They also need a supply of vitamin C because they can't make their own vitamin C. We need to clean the cage at a minimum of once a week, or else it starts smelling really, really bad.
Okay.
Normal guinea pigs are active up to 20 hours a day, and we sort of found that kind of strange because our guinea pig doesn't really move. And they don't, according to our sources, they don't sleep very often. For our guinea pig, she, like I said, hardly moves. Do you guys have any questions about guinea pigs?
Who hasn't had an opportunity to ask a question yet? Lauren? Okay. Nice and loud.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and how old is your guinea pig?
She's 5 years old.
Okay, Lauren, you may choose somebody. We'll take 2 more because we do want to get the other groups. Okay, and then we'll choose a boy next.
Hi, my name's Katie, and what is Snickers' favorite thing to eat?
Snickers' favorite thing to eat is apples.
Okay, one more, Katie.
Yeah. She also likes Timothy Hay.
Okay, Sears going to ask a question now. What's your question?
Do you guys have any more questions?
Yeah, Kassir's asking one right now.
Do you use
Can you repeat your question, please?
do you use a toilet paper like you do with the snake to clean out their thing and then you wash your hands?
Okay, so did you hear him?
No.
So come on, stand over here and ask. Right here. Right here. That's to ask very loud.
Do you do the same thing you do with your snake to clean up their what is it?
The cage.
The cage,
So he was wondering if you use like toilet paper to clean out the cage.
and then you wash your hands.
Okay. The snake. We don't really have to clean the cage. We clean it maybe once a year. And for the guinea pig, it's once a week. And we have to jump out the old, disgusting, dirty bedding and put new bedding in. But first, we have to wash out the bottom. And Zach is going to show you what we use. That is a bag of bedding.
Okay.
That right there is a bag of Timothy hay.
What's that?
Food.
And hold up some food. That is some food if you can see it. It's just little pellets with plant matter in it.
Some what?
Yeah.
Yum.
Okay, thank you, you guys. We also use rubber gloves sometimes.
Okay.
That's even better. Because you might slip and then you have to pick it up with your hands.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
I believe you're going to hear about praying mantises.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Celia, and this is the praying mantis group. But we don't have the praying mantis anymore because we let him go.
It's time. It's almost time for him to lay his eggs. So.
We had 2 praying mantises. You only saw one, and his name was Blaze. He was much smaller than the other one. The other one was brown, and Blaze was green. And we named him Blaze because I was thinking because he was green, I wanted to name him like a blade of grass, but instead I named him Blaze. And we just named him Avalanche because he kept on tumbling down from the top.
Hi, I'm Fiona, and I'm telling you what they eat. Praying mantises eat live insects. They can eat flies, crickets, butterflies, moths, and caterpillars, and more. And yeah, they can only eat live insects. We actually don't know. We actually don't know why they can only eat live insects. But the praying mantises that we had, their favorites were crickets. But Mr. Jim hated the noise, so we had to figure out something else. All right.
My name's Torben, and I'm going to be telling you how long they live. Praying mantises live. A praying mantis usually lives from 1 year. It depends on the species. And females live longer than males.
And in case you're wondering, females are girls, males are boys.
And males are green. No, wait, boys are brown and girls are. Actually, wait, it's the opposite. Boys are green, girls are brown. not extra stop. Sorry. Some they can be different colors. And Benji has a picture. Benji, hold it up. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Can you see? That's Blaze. Our Benji here. Benji, can you say hi?
Nice.
And yeah, and then we also have more. Your turn, Celia.
I'm going to tell you about the size of the praying mantis. He was most praying mantises are about 5 to 10 centimeters, but sometimes they can be a little bit bigger.
It depends on the species.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have a couple. We have like 3. 2 pages. Well, one page only has one question, but I'm also going to be telling you where praying mantises live. They can live in fields and forest areas. We found our praying mantises out there on the playground, and Avalanche, we found him on the window. He was actually there for a couple days, and then Celia gave us the cages. Celia and Madeline, and yeah, Madeline, she accidentally whacked the Avalanche off the window, and I think that's how we got him. And then Blaze, Celia, where did you find him again?
Blaze was just by grass. That's why I named him Blaze.
Yeah, she found him one recess, and then she had to let them go at the end. So but then I was picking grass, and then I was picking a piece of grass, and then Blaze was on that piece of grass, and then he flew off, and I was like, "Hey guys, I found Blaze!" And yeah, and then your turn.
What are we reading?
Praying mantis.
Praying mantis.
What eats praying mantis?
What eats praying mantises? Well, I'm going to tell you that real quick. Owls, bullfrogs, chameleons, and more, and sometimes praying mantises eat other praying mantises. What the heck?
And then Celia. Wait, no, Benji, do you want to do that?
This is where we found him. We found Blaze on some grass, and we also found Avalanche on a window.
Do you have any questions?
Does anybody have any questions? Imani, did you get a chance to ask a question yet? Come on over. Okay. Let them know who you are.
Hi, my name's Imani, and were your praying mantises lazy or active?
What did you say? Can you repeat that?
Were your praying mantises lazy or active?
Actually, they were pretty active, but their favorite spot in the cage, they liked the top, because I think they knew there was a door at the top, so they're like, "Hey, there's a door there. Let's try to come out."
Also, there's most of the light. Bugs are attracted to light.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Any more questions?
How about we take one more so that we can get that last group in? Imani, would you show somebody? A mystery animal.
Hi, my name's Kaden, and what did you feed your praying mantis?
Well, the first time we fed him crickets, but after that, Mr. Jim didn't really like the noise, so we fed him a beetle.
Oh, and also something a little gross and creepy. Celia always took home the praying mantises at night, and Celia saw the praying mantis rip a head off of the cricket.
Oh, wow.
I know it's kind of creepy, and we're gonna show you a picture.
Okay. rip off the head of a cricket. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Caden? Okay. That caused quite a buzz over here, the head ripping off.
What's the mystery pet?
Okay. Let's hear about the mystery animal.
This is our mystery pet.
Our mystery pet is a hamster.
Yeah, he is cute.
Her cheek pockets are really fat. Yep, she was eating out of our hands, which we'll show you in a minute. She'll eat. Her name's Buttercup, and she's very smart, curious, and adventurous. She's small and brown with a furry tail, so it's really cute. You usually won't find wild hamsters because they live underground to keep away from predators.
They eat seeds, apples, broccoli, and other fruits. Hamsters have cheek pouches that reach down to their shoulders for storing food to bring back to their burrow. Buttercup is an escape artist. We make sure that the top of her cage is always fastened after we clean her cage. We clean it weekly.
She always needs fresh water and food refills. We give her an apple slice every day to eat. And this is an adventure she had when Mr. Jim got her, the night he got her. So Buttercup was they came home from of course, the pet shop, and so he put her in a cardboard box. And when he woke up to get her ready for school the next morning, she had eaten the box and escaped, and he found her in the laundry room under dirty clothes. And then the other time, he was taking her to school and put her in another box, in 2 boxes, and he was carpooling with Miss Michelle, another teacher, and when he was trying to get her out, she was gone again, and they had to find her again, so it was very rare. And this is the bedding we use for her cage.
Okay.
And here's the food. I have to go get it.
While she's getting the food, I made a diagram of a hamster to show you guys where the cheek pockets are. The cheek pockets are kind of like, they go down to her shoulders, so they go down that far.
Shoulders. Can you imagine her cheek pockets go down to her shoulders?
And she has, since wild hamsters live underground, they burrow. She has very strong paws for burrowing, and they live up to 3 years.
Wow.
This is her food. And this is her cage, which has a wheel. And it has a little house, kind of like the guinea pigs, but smaller. And her food bowl's on the other side.
Very cool.
And we'll show you her eating a few things.
Okay, yep, they're
So,
getting close.
right now, she is eating from Katie's hand. It's quite adorable. She nibbles the food and then stores it in her cheek pockets to save it for later. Do you guys have any questions?
Okay, do we have any questions? Anybody that didn't get a chance to ask a question yet? Isaac? Okay.
Looks like she's doing this. What kind of species of hamster is it?
what kind of species of hamster is it? It's a long-tailed Syrian hamster.
Any other questions? Killian, come on over. Okay, let him know who you are. The cheek pouches? Okay. Let him know who you are.
Hi, my name is Killian, and why does your hamster save the food in the cheek pockets?
So, so when he gets hungry, he will eat it. Once he's like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. I'm too lazy to walk over to my food bowl. I'm just gonna eat it out of my cheek pouches. So, and in the wild, it's kind of hard to find all the food, so they just store it and eat it later.
So that's like an animal adaptation it's like instead of we have grocery bags to carry food home, they have their cheek pouches to carry their food home. An attached grocery bag, yes. Do you have time just for one more?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killian, do you want to choose somebody? Anybody that didn't have a turn yet? Hurry up. Okay. Let them know who you are.
Hi, my name is Ethan, and how do they get them out of the cheek pockets?
We can't hear you.
Nice and loud.
My name is Ethan, and how do they get the food out of their cheek pouches?
We don't know how they get it out of their cheek pouches once they have it in there.
Okay. So you are really busy caring for the animals in your classroom.
Yes.
Okay.
We have 5 plant animal keepers.
Okay. And you take turns with that responsibility?
Yes, we have a calendar, and there's 2 people that clean 1 cage.
Okay. Very good.
And we stay in for recess to clean the cages.
Okay. Well, that's very responsible. Uh-oh. Guess what? I'm sorry. Our screen turned blue. I think I might have knocked out the projector so that we can still hear you, but I'm trying to get there we go. Now they can see you again. Sorry about that. Does anybody have any final thoughts for Mr. Jim's class? Not questions, just thoughts about how they shared.
This is our calendar.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you are very organized. Katie?
The calendar looks kind of complicated.
It's actually not that complicated. There's 1 row that's for rats, and each day in each week there's a different person, 2 people. And there's a column for guinea pigs, but we have not made one for the hamster yet.
Okay, that's a work in process. Okay, anybody care to share what they thought of the presentations? What did you think about the research that these guys and gals did? Megan?
Hi, my name is Megan, and how do you get the calendar?
Okay, and we said we were going to talk about their presentation because they have to go. What did you think about the presentation?
I thought your presentation was really good. Where did you type up, what website did you type up your presentation with?
We typed up our presentation on Google Drive and then sent it to Mr. Jim, and he printed it out for us.
Very cool. Okay, and she did have a question about how you organized your calendar. So if there's time, maybe at the end we could share, if you wouldn't mind sharing that. Anyone else care to share what they thought about the presentation and the research that they did? Carly? We'll get you next, AJ. Come on. Let's go. Just say excuse me. There you go.
Hi, my name is Carly,
And
What did you think?
I thought you did a good job taking care of the animals.
Okay, AJ? You're good,
I
AJ.
think we have time for one more because we have to dismiss at 3:10. But I'm completely open if you would like to reconnect same time, like just for a little bit next week to watch a feeding if you'd like to, and then maybe we can explain a little bit more.
Let's see. Thumbs up if you'd like to. Okay, good. Because actually, you have done a tremendous job with your research, obviously, and in caring for them, you're learning so much. We're gonna let AJ just leave his final thoughts, if that's okay.
Okay.
My name is AJ, and I think you guys did great on sharing about what your animal eats and what it does.
Just need a little bit louder.
My name is AJ, and I think you guys did a great job with what your animal eats and what it does. So I want to hear a little bit more about that.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, it
Let's
was
give them a hand.
awesome. Hey,
Well done.
yeah, we'll see you next week then. I'll email you.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.